Hello, this is Al Filippone coming to you once again on this lovely Friday afternoon. Thank God it's Friday, TJIF. And I want to share with you this week some information that many people find to be quite interesting as they prepare to put their house on the market. And that's, where am I going to find the buyer for my home? How is the realtor going to help me procure the highest price? And this pyramid of buyers should be very helpful in your attempts to do this. This is a questionnaire, a graphic of a questionnaire that the National Association of Realtors sends out to 120,000 people throughout the United States. And the buyers here responded, buyers and sellers responded between July '08 and July 2009. So this is quite current. And one surprising thing is you see that a mere 11% of the buyers come from either print advertising, knowing the builder, a friend, neighbor, relative, or knew the seller. And the biggest surprise within those four, of course, is print advertising. Most people think that a lot more buyers come from print advertising. When the National Association of Realtors first put this in my purview 5 years ago, print advertising was up to at 10%, and even that was lower than most people thought. So now at 3%, it's really dropped. The other thing to look at here are these three factors right here, which account for 84% of the buyers. That's the for sale sign, the internet, and the realtor. Let me break those down a little bit further. Most people believe, especially if they don't live on a busy road, that the for sale sign is really something they don't need. And actually nothing could be further from the truth. Even if you live on a cul-de-sac or a street that's not well traveled, you never know who's going to drive by the home. Invariably, a neighbor has a party or someone's just shopping the town and driving around and they see your home. If it wasn't for the for sale sign, they wouldn't know that your home was on the market, and you could lose a very valuable buyer right there. The other thing that's changed over the 5 years, as the internet was growing 5 years ago, growing exponentially, 24% of the buyers first heard of the home they bought through the internet. That is now up to 36%, and at the same playing field now, the same level as knowing the realtor at 36% also. So you got 84, just to repeat, 84% of the buyers are just from these three venues, the for sale sign, internet, and knowing the realtor. One other very important thing to consider before we leave, and that's the proximity of the buyers. Most sellers think that the marketing plan that they implement with their realtor should include mostly, or for the most part, the local buyer. And while the local buyer accounts for 50% of the purchases, another 50% is beyond the town borders. So as you interview a real estate agents in different offices, make sure that they're not only doing the things that they need to give exposure to your home to the local market, but beyond the borders of your town. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you next week.